Okay, let's take a look at number 11. So it says, describe how the graph of the function can be obtained from one of the basic graphs. So we know that our parent function is going to be x squared. So we want to figure out how g of x changes or transforms x squared. So let me first start by graphing x squared up here. So we know it's a parabola that goes through 0, 0. Okay. Those three dots are all you really need. You know, I like to do a few more just to kind of really make sure you can see the shape. But for me, just having those three is enough if it's on a test. And same thing for my math lab, I believe it only requires 3. Okay, so there's our x squared. So it says, you know, what's being done here, right? So we want to note that negatives in front of the function always reflect over the x-axis. So that means that our graph would look like this now. There's our reflection over the x-axis. All right. So now we want to talk about the translations. So remember, anything inside the function is always horizontal and lies. So -7, you would think since the negative numbers are to the left, it'd be to the left, but it's actually going to be to the right 7. So we would pick everything up and go to the right 7 spaces, okay? So I'm going to pick up this red dot, move it to the right 7, pick up this red dot and move it to the right 7, and then pick up this red dot and move it to the right 7. And we might as well, while we're at it, you know, do this one because it'll fit on the screen. Okay, so there we are with our, I don't think that other one fits on the screen, but there we are with our negative x minus 7 squared. So now we got to talk about +3 on the back end. Well, anything just attached to the back end is going to be your vertical translation. And this tells the truth. So +3 really is going to be up 3. So we'll take each dot and move it up 3 spaces. And I'm off my chart. I'm going to make this one solid because this one is the final answer. So that's going to be our graph for g of x. Okay. So let's go pick out what we need to pick out from my lab math. Okay, so we said we're going to shift it right 7. We're going to reflect across the x. And then we're going to shift it up 3. Hey, we didn't even have to graph it. Okay. All right, so hopefully that helps you with number 11. Thanks for joining me, guys.